Alright guys, we are back for segment number 9 of my 2026 Easter special. We just did a game of Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game of Mystery Land, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. So let's see how well we do on this game. I did have Nick Lyric with me in the last segment, but I don't have him with me right now, so I'm currently back to being by myself. Anyways, let's have a great game.
Mario Tennis.
Alright, so we're going to go one player, and I'm going to, of course, play as Mario. Alright, we'll do an exhibition, we'll do a doubles game, and we're going to do best 3 out of 5 of 2 games each. And I'm going to have Yoshi be my teammate this time. We're going to put the computer players in normal difficulty, and for our opponents, let's take on Wario and Donkey Kong. And for the court that we're going to play on here, how about we do the grass court? Alright, here we go. Ah, dang it, that was not a good start. So it's love 15. Alright, that's better. Alright, 15 all. Alright, 30-15. Alright, 40-15. Alright, now it's game point. Oh, wow! Yoshi just did a body shot there on Donkey Kong, so that'll give us the first game. So anyways, it's time to change court, and let me go ahead and very quickly change my camera option to the player cam like I always do. Ah, dang it! Donkey Kong got a good hit out of that. There was nothing much I could do about it. So it's 15 love. Alright, there we go. Alright, 15 all. Oh man, of course Donkey Kong gets a great hit out of that. Alright, 30-15. Oh my god! Again, Donkey Kong got a good, powerful hit out of that. Now it's 40-15 as Wario and Donkey Kong game point. And they're gonna get that game, all because Donkey Kong managed to get another good, powerful hit. So all of us have one game apiece right here. But anyways, let's keep going here and see what happens next. Alright, 15 love. 30 love. Alright, good one. So now it's 40 love. And we have game point. Alright, that's going to be a game for us right there. Alright, let's change court again. Now we go to Donkey Kong for the serve. Alright, that was a very sweet hit. Alright, love 15. Oh, I don't think so, Wario. Alright, love 30. Ah, damn, I missed it. Now it's 15-30. Oh, that was a good save. Alright, 15-40. Now it's set point. got a good hit out of that one. Alright, 30-40. Alright, that's more like it. We do get a game of set right there. Alright, let's go to set number 2 as we go back to me for the serve. At 15 love. Thank you, Yoshi. Alright, 30 love. Alright, 40 love. Alright, game point. Alright, got a game right there just like that. Alright, time to once again change court, and we're back to Wario for the serve right now. Nice one. Alright, love 15. Ah, dang it. Of course Donkey Kong got a good powerful hit out of that. Alright, 15 all. Dang it, I was too far away from the ball there. Now it's 30-15. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. How's Donkey Kong getting so good with those powerful hits? Alright, 40-15. And Wario and Donkey Kong get that game. Unbelievable. Alright. So now we're back to Yoshi for the serve right now. I just did a body shot there on Donkey Kong, so it's 15 love. Ah, dang it, now Wario did a body shot on me. That hurts. Alright, 15 all. Alright, 30-15. Alright, there we go. 40-15. Alright, game point. Alright, we got that game. Alright, let's change court yet again. Back to Donkey Kong for the serve. Ah, Wario did a body shot on Yoshi. That's not good. Alright, 15 love. Ah, Wario got a good powerful hit out of that one. Alright, 30 love. Alright, that was a very sweet hit. Alright, 30-15. Ah, no good. 40-15. Oh boy, our opponents have game point. I don't know about this. Ah, dang it, they're gonna get that game. Looks like we're going into a tiebreaker here to determine the set. Let's see what happens. Alright, 1-0. Alright, 2-0. Oh, that was a good hit from Donkey Kong. Alright, 2-1 right now, and we're changing court. Alright, 3-1. Alright, 4-1. Oh, what a save there! That was close. Oh, Wario still gets a good hit out of that. Alright, 4-2, and we're changing court again. 6-2. Alright, now we got set point. Alright! We got the game is set right there. That is more like it. Alright, now we're on to set number 3, and it's Wario's turn to serve right now. Oh, 15 love. Nothing much I could do in trying to return the ball there. Alright, that's better. Alright, 15 all. Alright, 15-30. Oh, Donkey Kong got a good hit out of that one. Alright, 30 all. Oh, darn it, we couldn't quite return that one there. Oh well. Alright, 40-30, and my opponents have game point. They're gonna get that game. Alright, but anyways, we're back over to Yoshi right now for the serve. Alright, 15 love. Alright, 30 love. Alright, 40 love. Alright, game point. Alright, we do get that game. Alright, time to change court. And it's back to Donkey Kong for the serve right now. Oh, damn. Wario got a good hit there. Alright, 15 love. Alright, there we go. Alright, 15 all. Alright, 15-30. Okay, I barely saved that one. Alright, 15-40. Alright, we have break point right now. Oh, thank you, Yoshi. That was a sweet hit for what he did there. Alright, we do get that game. Just gotta try to win this game to win the match. And we're back to me for the serve as well. Alright, 15 love. Alright, 30 love. Alright, 40 love. Alright, match point. And there we go! Looks like we end off the match right there with Yoshi doing a body shot on Wario. So it's game, set, and match. But yeah, that was a little bit of a tougher match that I had right here compared to how it usually is for me. But I still handled it very well out there from what I was expecting. So yeah, glad I was able to still get myself a very good win out there from what I was expecting. But anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64 as part of my 2026 Easter special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.